And a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shaylee, and together we have got one of my definitely favourite skincare ranges, which Sean's been borrowing, so it has been here. It is his as well. This is an amazing range. ERC, Epidermal Research Centre. It's all about skincare that really has been designed for you to help your skin. Not just anti-aging, but also restoring.
It certainly is. And this is the newest range that we've had here at Shop on TV. This is the Defence range. So not only is it anti-aging, if you suffer with irritated skin or sensitive skin, this might be the skincare just for you.
However, on your screen right now, you're looking at collagen, because this is also from ERC and this is back in stock. And we've got to tell you right at the top of the show, though it is all about our Defence range, it is also about beauty from inside out. Now, we haven't had this in stock, are you ready, since February, and we didn't know till today that we had it in stock right now, and my word, I know it is going to absolutely fly, because sadly as we age, it's aches and pains, it's your skin that changes, everything alters, doesn't it? And doesn't it make sense to have something that works from the inside out to help with all those things?
It is. It's all about collagen, liquid collagen. That's 10,000 milligrams per serving. 460114. I know it's going to be busy for this. It's half the price it should be at $29.99.
Now, this is about skin, it's about hair, it's about nails, it's about joints. You look in the mirror, you look older. You get out of bed, you feel older. You do the stairs and you feel older. And sadly, it's because our collagen depletes. And it starts to deplete in our early 20s. And that's what happens. Collagen virtually is what holds us together. So as it depletes, you see it in your skin, but then you also feel it in your bones and in your ligaments. Collagen is virtually the majority of our body. So when it starts to deplete, that's when you really feel you're aging. This, honestly, for so many, can make such a difference.
So this can be your replacement for the collagen that you lose. Now, if you want to multi-order, you can get it whilst we've got it in stock. 460114. Diane, our expert, will talk us all through the advantages of the advanced collagen liquid. It's a great flavour. It's sugar-free.
It tastes amazing.
It tastes great. You just
put
make
it in the
part
fridge,
of your
honestly,
routine.
your body wants it in the morning. The taste is absolutely incredible. But because it is liquid form, I feel it starts to work so super quickly, but we will talk through that, of course, with Diane. So grab that, jot down the details, because it'll only be as long as stocks last. So 460114 is your item number.
And we've got our Defence range, as we said at the top of the show, back in stock, but we've never done a duo bundle for you. The duo bundle is a day cream and a night cream for $39.99. The combined price of this is over £200, £250. It's all about the ingredients that you get in there. The first time we've had it as a bundle like this, you've got it at $14.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. $198,423 is your item number there for the day and night.
And you definitely need a different day to night. And honestly, you will not believe how calming, how soothing, how fabulous this feels on the skin. And when we see that before and after and see the difference it can make to your skin, it is about anti-aging. Look at the difference in the depth of the actual lines from the nose to the mouth, but then instantly you see that redness completely, I mean, very much diminished. And then when you look at that chin area, those open pores, that roughness to the skin that has really smoothed and soothed. It's amazing.
Well, that's exactly it. Supporting, soothing, restoring, repairing. Target anti-aging as well, helping improving the redness as we saw there. But look at the area around the eye here. Look at the crepiness.
That crepiness has diminished like you will not believe.
And look at the lines that come right from the corner of the eye, really diminished. The colour of the skin, the evenness, once again. Day cream and a night cream for $39.99. $198,423. First time we've ever had this bundle. I really think it's going to be popular. ShopOnTV.co.uk is the easiest way to shop. However, when we first brought the Defence range, we bought you the entire bundle, and we've got it back also once again tonight. A 5-piece collection, well, it should be hundreds of pounds against the individual prices. In fact, £412 for these 5 pieces that you see there. You're getting the day cream and the night cream cream, but you're also getting a duo of serums as well.
The serums are honestly the best serums I have ever used. The wrinkle reducer, you're going to be blown away by that. That is worth £99 on its own, that wrinkle reducer. We've got all these prices reduced, so you can see there our regular price at the moment is £100, but if you go onto ERC's website, it will be virtually £413, and it's all down to that dragon's blood, which we'll go into more information about that. But if you go and look at other ranges with dragon's blood, you can be individually paying 80, 90.
We just looked, didn't
honestly, phenomenal.
In fact, take a look at the ERC prices right now. The anti-bac cleanser at 59, the wrinkle reducer at 99, the day cream at 105, the super lift serum at 39.95, and the restoring night cream at £110. We've got a massively reduced price, and we'll explain why with Diane. ERC do this price for us. $79.99 from $412.95. Don't forget, you've also got PayPal Pay in 3, $28.65 on your first of 3 payments if you pay online with your PayPal account.
And that's so easy to use on our website when you're checking everything out on the website. Well, before we do, should we look at some 5-star reviews? Because this is what this brand and range is all about. It's all about results, and it's all about, as well, this is a skincare range that I can honestly, hand on heart, say can be life-changing.
And Ria said this, excellent products didn't inflame my rosacea, rather than the next day my skin was soothed and much less red. Beautiful scent too. Love the containers the creams come in, highly recommend. But also, on top of those benefits, remember, it's massively anti-aging, this skincare.
I've never known a skincare range that actually does all of this. It's, you know, concentrates on the anti-aging, but also concentrates on supporting skin. Perhaps you've got menopausal skin, perhaps you've got acne, perhaps you have got that redness. It works on everything.
And that's why it's for everybody. 968232 gets you that 5-piece collection.
And that's so true about the smell and that silky feeling of the creams and serums. You really will feel your skin feeling so different that next morning, you know, throughout the day. It's absolutely amazing. Check everything out on the website. We're busy on everything already. The collagen, I know the drink is going to absolutely fly. So if you are thinking about that collagen, the liquid collagen, the marine collagen there right at the top, haven't had it since February, you do need to check your baskets out really quickly when you pop that into your basket. And don't miss out as well on the Power Drop serums, and we'll tell you how you can interlink those into your skincare routine.
A super boost, aren't they, for your skincare? There's 4 different varieties there for you to choose from. However, we've got to get to our fabulous guest.
We have,
who we consider
she is fabulous.
A great new friend. Since we worked here at ShopOnTV, the lovely Diane joins us. Hello, my love.
Hello, hello.
How are you, my lovely?
I am great, thank you. Very happy to be back and super excited.
So excited.
So excited that you have the collagen.
And we didn't have it till today. We were like, oh my word, we've got the collagen back. Tell us about this, because this really is skincare, body care from inside out.
This literally, Hayley, this works from the tip of your head down to the base of your toes. This is all about how we support collagen. We replenish the collagen that we lose naturally from the body. It helps with hair, it helps with skin, it helps with your nails, and most importantly, it helps with those joints, those aches and pains. Little shot of this every day, we soon see the difference.
For my mum, who's in her 80s, honestly, it's never too late to start. And then, sadly, we age from our early 20s. But you really do start, you know, in my later 50s now. And you get up in the morning, everything aches. And that is collagen, isn't it?
Absolutely. Because collagen is the most prolific protein within the body. So over 30% of all protein in the body is collagen. But over 70% of your skin is made up of collagen. And that's why, if you think of collagen, collagen's like, it's the glue, it holds everything together, it's the support, the scaffold, the structure of the skin. But as you start to deplete that, and think the way it changes, sort of 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond.
Everything starts to drop.
Everything starts to drop. Add in lifestyle choices, gravity, environmental stress, natural stress on the body, on the joints. You know, you may, it doesn't matter if you're, I want to say, just starting off being a couch to 5K, or you're a triathlete. Collagen will help you all the variations in between
And
as
that's
well.
why we say it really is for everybody.
Yes.
It's also, for me, the best way to take collagen supplements.
It's so simple, isn't it? It's so easy to get into the habit. Your body actually wants it every single morning. Mine's in the fridge. Should we pour some out so you can actually see it?
Definitely.
It tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Because it's that natural berry flavour, it's sugar-free.
Sugar-free as well.
You only want the one shot. You and I are alike. Mine's in the fridge next to the milk. So it's the first thing that I take when I get up in the morning. So that's the easiest way to remember how to take it. The cap comes with. So you literally are going to take...
And that's the
Thank
measure.
you very much.
Right?
No fighting, please.
Too slow then, wasn't I?
Good.
The smell is so familiar.
So
It's a lovely fruity taste,
So
isn't
good.
it? But it's doing you so much good. It really is.
And I think we want something that's natural. We want something that mimics what we have. So you've got in here type 1 collagen, type 3 collagen. You've also got your B vitamins. So you've got B5, B6, B7,
and they're
B12.
so important. That B12 is like
Vital.
absolutely
Vital for energy, vital for emotional health, all sorts of things. We have got so many added ingredients, and it's not just, 10,000 milligrams is amazing.
And that's something you've got to look at if you're looking at competitors, isn't it?
Absolutely. Some competitors may have 4,000 or 5,000, some will have 8. You may even find some that have got 10, but 10,000 with the added hyaluronic acid, with vitamin C for transportation, all of those B vitamins, biotin, silica, you name it, it absolutely packs a punch.
And the reason we need it, again, to reiterate, is the natural depletion of collagen, isn't there, from our early 20s.
And you may have seen charts, because you can see how it starts in your early 20s, then it depletes more and more and more. And then sadly, when you go through the menopause, you lose even more, don't you?
Absolutely. And you know I love a little bit of a blue Peter.
A little prop.
A little prop of blue Peter. But if you think, so collagen that is great, okay? Somebody in their 20s has this absolutely packed collagen.
Right.
It's compact, it's tight, it's firm. Move into your 30s and you start to see that first sort of level of depletion. And here you see it's still really abundant.
So it is. Can you see it's still there?
It's still there. It's still really abundant.
But a few more gaps, but it's still good.
A few gaps.
Yeah, I was still happy then.
Absolutely. Get into 40s, I was still quite happy then, Hayley, as well. But then you really start to see the slackening. You start to see those deeper set wrinkles.
It's like it's thinning out here completely,
now
isn't
it's
it?
really starting to deplete. And then literally, by the time we're talking sort of 60s plus, that depletion is absolutely significant.
And that depletion is... we're seeing that in our skin, we're feeling that in our joints, sort of thing.
That's the key thing. So when you get those extra aches and pains, when you don't feel that you wake up of a morning and can jump straight out of bed, when you've not got that energy of youth, that's when your collagen's really starting to deplete.
But it's never too late to start with this, is it?
It's never too late. If you think, Sean, from this sort of 40s pinnacle, you're losing over 1% a year, year after year. It's starting to deplete. So it doesn't matter if you're 50, 60, 70. I've got personal clients who are still taking this well into their 80s.
Right.
One calls it his magic potion.
Love
You know what I
it.
mean, Joe?
Yeah.
It's like to his wife Margaret, go to Diane and get me some of that magic
Love it.
potion.
Brilliant.
But that's how it makes you feel good. I find it helps with my energy levels. So many different benefits, not just skin, hair, nails and joints.
And so many bonuses when it comes to
And
taking a collagen
super
supplement.
busy. Price-wise is incredible. Normally you'd be buying, if you went to ERC, you'd be buying it at $59.95. So we have got an incredible deal today. We've got it back in stock for the very first time since February. Honestly, you've got to get it whilst it's here. It's incredible, incredible value for money. That's our 5-piece skincare kit, which we will be going to a little bit bit later. That keeps jumping in. It's like, show me.
It's really busy on that.
I want to be on television as well, and it will be on shortly. But please do check out the ERC website because our prices are incredible.
Yeah, it's literally half the price that it should be tonight. Just $29.99. Maybe double up shelf life wise with this dye.
Shelf life, once it's open, you need to consume within 2 months.
Okay.
Once it's open.
Once it's open.
But you will easily.
Absolutely, because each bottle should last you just for 3 weeks.
Okay.
So you're going to take one daily dose, 25 mils for 3 weeks. And then, 2 months opened. So my suggestion tonight was I think you really get that feel and sensation of the difference after the first 2 bottles.
So the longer you take
my
it.
recommendation, absolutely, and stay on it then. Because if you're like me and you miss it for a couple of days, that's when you think...
That's a bit like supplements, isn't it?
Yes.
You do need them to get into your body. So, definitely do. I would multi-order this, so you're at least taking 2 months. But I think 3 months is the real optimum. But actually, if you can get more, because we don't know when we'll get it back in stock. We've been waiting for so long.
Yeah, 460114 is your item number, half price for the collagen liquid supplement.
And
so busy on this already. We're approaching
oh my
10%
goodness.
of
And
the
now,
huge stock.
honestly,
we got as much as we could.
I didn't mention stock tonight. You know, I love to warn you that things do sell out.
You do.
But I didn't mention stock tonight because we did have so much stock. We've waited so long. They've given us a vast amount, but 10% already sold out and gone. It's all about having something that works from inside out. And it makes sense, doesn't it? When you deplete with collagen, you get that sagginess. And it's not just on the face, is it? It's under the arms. It's on the legs as well. You see how your skin changes, but it's how you feel as well. That's the biggest thing. For my mum, she's not particularly bothered about how she looks in the mirror anymore, but she is bothered about how her body's changed and how difficult it is to get up in the morning, how the stairs are such a nightmare, how she's got those aches and pains. And the lack of collagen can actually, sadly, help create those as well.
And I think if you do your own research as to how collagen depletes, that's why you will be getting this and you'll be multi-ordering over and over again. 460114, hugely busy, really busy start there on the Advanced Liquid Collagen, which is back in stock. Lovely to have it back in stock with us. Now, we also have sneaking in there that Defence collection of skincare.
Kept sneaking in, didn't it? It was like, show me. For good, the collagen drinks back and I'm just being put back and put me on. So we are going to show you, and we've got a great duo.
But this is brand new.
Yeah.
We've not had a duo before. That's the full 5-piece collection. And the duo, we're sneaking into it, is a day cream and a night cream, which historically in any skincare is our best sellers. First time we've had it. A usual price of £215. It's $39.99. You'll get the day and the night cream. $198,423. You're saving £175 against the usual prices. And Di, I know you always say about trial sizes. Why would you use a trial size? Because you need to use a skincare for a certain amount of time to see all the benefits, don't you?
Absolutely. People frequently ask, how can you do these prices? And that really is the genuine why. Why would you offer it at that? As a therapist for over 30 years now, for me, to really see the beneficial changes in how your skin can behave, you need to use something for at least 4 to 5 weeks. Work with your natural cellular renewal process, and for most people that's 28 to 35 days. So if I give you something, Sean, and you use it for 2 or 3 days, and then you go, oh, well, didn't really see a difference, you go, oh, that brand...
It's a waste, isn't it?
It doesn't work, or that's not enough. So what we always do is give you enough product, i.e. a full size, at basically a tester or a trial price. So here you have got the most divine anti-aging, anti-wrinkle, skin supporting. This duo or dragon's blood, should I say,
Yes.
has a soft spot
Now,
in my heart.
when you say dragon's blood,
This is an amazing ingredient, and no dragons were damaged.
Yes.
And I didn't realise dragons weren't real. I'm very disappointed. They are real, aren't they? But tell us very quickly, because we are going to go to STV just in a moment, what dragon's blood is all about.
So dragon's blood is a magnificent resin. It comes from a tree. It's been sourced and used by the indigenous Amazonian population for literally thousands of years. It is renowned for its healing, its soothing, its restorative properties, but it comes from a tree. So the locals call the tree the dragon tree.
And you can
It's a
see
little bit
why,
gnarly.
really. It's an
Absolutely.
amazing tree.
And when they cut to take out the resin, the sap of the tree, it looks like the tree bleeds.
Wow.
Hence the name dragon's blood.
And they actually, they don't cut a branch or such, they actually do a V into the tree, don't they?
They call it like a V or a Y incision.
So it's like a tap in a sense.
Absolutely. And then it literally sort of bleeds out the great resin, and then it heals because the natural, it's actually 100% eco-certified at source.
Wow.
We obviously alter that. But yeah, it's so amazingly pure is the word I want to use at source, that then the tree heals and you can go back to get more.
And we've got a day and a night cream. Now, we've only got a minute or so. First time we've had this bundle of the day and night cream, Di. So many benefits here, aren't there? Massively anti-aging, but also it's about that irritated skin, isn't it?
Absolutely. If you get any form of sensitivity, if your skin is sensitized, if you are fragile in any way, shape or form, but you still want something that's anti-aging, dragon's blood. Because I think with dragon's blood, you infrequently find an anti-aging and a soothing product. That combination is often really, really hard to come by.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because of this super active ingredient, you get that in one. So lots of people, I mean, I have my clients who use this only because as an anti-aging product, but then I've got other clients who use this simply because of reactivity, things like rosacea, hormonal changes in the skin, hot flushes in the skin, all of those things. So it's sort of like tick, 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 great for everyone if you want to look a little bit more youthful.
And we will be looking at those befores and afters as well, because when you really see that difference in the skin, but you also see that it works on the lines and the wrinkles, then it's going to really benefit. Like Diane says, it ticks every single box. It's my, hand on heart, my favourite skincare range. I can't believe the difference it's made to my skin, and I've tried so many.
And it's a brand new duo tonight, 198423. Most of you, however, are going for that big bundle, the 5-piece collection. We're going to go through everything on the show, so stay with us. We're here right through till 3 a.m. If you've already got the collagen, liquid collagen in your basket, it's time to check out now.
And remember,
Already.
if you're buying from the whole range, you'll only pay that one delivery, so it's worth putting other items in your basket. Don't go anywhere, loads more to tell you in just a sec. Welcome to STV. It's great to have your company. I'm Hayley.
And I'm Sean.
We've got Diane with us as well from ERC, and this is all about an amazing skincare range. But my goodness, we're very excited because we've got some real specials tonight.
On the screen right now, we've got a brand new duo of skincare for you, a day and night cream. But we've got to go back to our liquid collagen. My word. It's back in stock since the last time we had it was February. But Di's with us. Di brings us some fabulous ranges of skincare, but the collagen it's a collagen supplement, a liquid supplement, isn't it?
Absolutely. So I think the beauty of this collagen supplement is, number one, you simply take one shot a day, Sean. One shot a day.
Easy.
So easy, 25 mil. It doesn't just target on your skin. It's about your skin, the strength of your nails. It works on your hair. It's absolutely brilliant for joints.
And then it says less aches and pains in the muscles and joints. And you might think, hang on, what's that all about? Collagen is in the whole of our bodies. You'd be blown away if you actually saw it. And, you know, it virtually holds us together. Sadly, it starts to deplete in our early 20s. And as it depletes, you visually see it. You see your skin start to sag, and that's where you create the lines and wrinkles. But sadly, you start to feel it, and that's why it's saying about the muscles and the joints.
Totally. And I think the thing with the muscles and the joints, Hayley, is it's even if you know, you may do lots of activity, little activity, you might just walk the dog and be like, ooh, that's a bit of a tweak.
Sometimes it's just getting up in the morning, isn't it? Just getting out of bed is an effort as you get older.
What happened there? That is absolutely, and that's when you need that strength within your joints. So this is type 1 and type 3 collagen. Okay, that's the combination in here. That's the most lifelike to what you naturally have in your body. And is amazing for you. There's 5 different types, but the 2 in here is sort of mimics your skin, your hair, all that collagen that's in the body. So it's also combined with hyaluronic acid. So hyaluron we know is great to support muscles, it's great for the joints. So if you think of, say a hip joint, you've got that ball into the joint, and it needs that synovial fluid to move, and hyaluron, that's being replenished on a daily basis when you take 1 shot a day.
And that's exactly what it's about. It's about the depletion, isn't it? And I know what you always say about when you're thirsty, don't you? You have a glass of water.
Absolutely. It really is. It's incredible what collagen can do, because sadly, if you were lacking in iron, say, you'd take an iron capsule and you'd balance it out. So if you were thirsty, you'd have a glass of water. But with collagen depletes naturally from your early 20s. So doesn't it make sense, if we're losing collagen,
to replace
that if we took it, we're getting that balance back, and that balance back in our skin, our nails, our hair, our joints, our muscles.
That's totally it. And yes, you'll get collagen from food, from your meat, your fish, your eggs. You'll naturally take collagen in. But this is about getting maximum or amounts that make the real difference.
And it is a maximum great amount, isn't it?
I mean, 10,000 milligrams. There's a lot of, there's lots of other, ways you can take collagen. You could take it as a powder, you could take it as a capsule. But look at the dose. That's what I'd always say to people. Please check how much you're taking, because sachets were my thing before this. But trying to remember to take 8 sachets a day.
That's the thing.
I was like, I'd get through 2, and then I'd suddenly be like, what time is it?
I've only taken 2.
And it was so hit and miss, and I was like, collagen, everybody's is I know it works, but why am I not feeling the benefit?
Yeah. You've got to take the right amount, haven't you?
A right amount. And it's got to be something simple into your everyday routine for you to remember to do it.
And it's just, let's show everybody at home the measure.
Honestly.
Because the measuring cap's included as well, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You only need 1 of these a day.
And that's it.
It's the most gorgeous liquid gold, it's like.
Yeah, your body wants it in the morning, honestly. It tastes amazing.
Yeah, especially from the fridge.
Yeah,
I find
I'm the same.
In the fridge. Leave it next to the milk. It's the first thing I do. Kettle goes on, open the fridge, out comes the milk, out comes the collagen, quick take, and then I'm done. I don't even have to think about it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, there's none of this 8 sachets malarkey.
There's none of this 8 sachets malarkey. And I know I'm getting that 10,000 milligrams.
Now, I used to take capsules, and then I was the same. I wondered why nothing's really working. And then I read the actual thing, and I was taking 1 capsule a day, and I should have been taking like 8 or something. I was like, that's perhaps why it's not working.
Not quite enough.
Sometimes you get fed up of taking lots of different capsules. This is a really tasty drink. It's something nice. It's something pleasant.
Well, it's like...
But it's doing you good, which isn't normally how it works, is it?
Exactly. And people say, when they've taken it, because of the difference, I've a therapist near to me who I go to, she's like, will you stop that stuff? She was like, your nails, every time you come in. Because I used to have gels, and I was like, take them off, they need to grow back, get back to natural. And she was like, seriously, Di? And I was like, it's my collagen. She's like, will you stop it? I'm like, no.
Because they were growing so quick.
Because they're getting so much stronger. I'm not paying her as much, because obviously they're just getting painted. It's fine.
Fantastic.
But things like that, hair, if you suffer with thinning hair, or you feel, because I think we feel that we lose volume from our hair as we start to get older. I definitely noticed, I want to say in the past sort of 10 years, it definitely feels like it's thinning out. But when I take my collagen, it feels better. It feels, not that there's more, but I can get more volume into it. It's stronger. There's not as much breakage. There's not as many split ends. It's not as brittle.
Right.
So think about, so keratin and collagen are really, really similar. The prominent, basically, proteins in the body. So think of everything that's made up of keratin and collagen: hair, nails, skin, joints.
Right.
It's targeting that largest factor.
And I think it's a case of trying it. Obviously, individual results will always vary, but when you try it, you will see your benefits from the collagen.
And I think, like Diane said, it's funny. It's when you stop taking it, you know, because obviously I ran out for a bit because you didn't bring it to us. We haven't had it this since February. I'm looking like I could get some in, but I have been without for a little while. You do notice the difference.
That was,
and that is
well, you
amazing.
didn't realise what it was at first, did you?
I was like, why do I ache so much? You know, why am I struggling? And then it was like, oh my goodness, I'm not taking my liquid collagen. So obviously collagen, we understand that for our skin. We understand the benefits for our skin, but actually collagen is in the whole of the body, and it is in your muscles, in your joints. It is going to make a difference to your nails and your hair. It's absolutely incredible. And taking it from inside out, Diane, that just makes so much sense, because I truly believe we are what we eat.
We are, totally. And it's, once you get collagen in, and specifically because it's in a liquid form, it's into the system and it starts to work straight away.
It's like a Nutribullet. It's I'm ready to go.
Go through digestive. It's in, it's starting to work. And I think the thing, because it's liquid, it's easily digestible, which is great. So if you suffer, I want to say, with sort of flare-ups within the tummy, things like that. A lot of people would say, oh, can I take it? It's liquid. Try it. Obviously, anybody who needs medical conditions,
always
ask for help. But literally, because it's liquid, you can just take that single shot and it starts to work as soon as it hits the system.
That's it. It's not like a tablet that needs to break down. It's not like food that then needs to break down. It's a drink. For me, it's like a Nutribullet. If you ever looked into Nutribullets and things, and it instantly you feel like it's working.
Super smoothie, isn't it?
As soon as it gets into your body, because it's ready to go. It's done all the hard work. You just need to sit back.
And we have had questions in about how much you take, and again, it's that measured amount, isn't it?
Every bottle will come with a clear plastic cap. It's that 25 ml. Which is your daily dose, and you literally take one each and every day.
One a day.
People often ask as well, do I need to take it of a morning or take it of an evening? I take it of a morning because personally I think it helps with my energy levels too.
Right.
Some people have said they've tried it of an evening and they're a bit like, oh, I need to start cleaning now. So it depends on you as an individual, but I would say morning, get those benefits all throughout the day.
And I like it as well on an empty stomach, so as soon as I get up. So that it's working first before you put anything else into your body.
Absolutely, I'm the same. So if you want to dilute it, you can. Some people are like, oh, okay. You could do with a little bit of water. But for me, because of the taste, because of it's a colouring, it's a natural purple potato, it's so easy just to take that one shot.
The taste is good. Lots of fruits in there as well, aren't there?
It's berries. It's a mixture of different berries. So it's like your strawberry, your raspberry. I think there's a tartness to it. So for me, it's got almost a hint of that cranberry taste.
Right.
Yes.
That's a good.
That's a good description.
It's like a little bit of tartness. But it's sugar-free.
But it's pleasant as well, Di. With lots of supplements, it's a chore
Usually,
to
if it's good for you, it's going to taste nasty, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, those, if it's
which
capsules.
one first? Yeah, what do I need to get now?
Usually the things that are good for you taste nasty, don't they? And you don't want it. This is good for you, and it tastes good. And there's some incredible ingredients in it as well, not just collagen. When we talk about those B vitamins, which I'm sure lots of you have heard how important those B vitamins are, there's a collection, isn't there, in here?
There is. So not only is it type 1 and type 3 collagen, there is your B5, your B6, your B7, your B12, your biotin, selenium, everything, vitamin C, so your transportation system's in there, your natural vitamin C, your hyaluronic acid. It's got everything in there.
Yeah.
So think of all like the goodness, you know, B12, if you are really suffering and you do get that, oh, I've got no get up and go.
Yes. Yeah.
B12,
Give it a
absolutely.
try,
Try for that boost of energy. But this is just how we replenish that abundant protein that starts to deplete naturally as we age. It's all about building those levels back up to, and it will be different for everybody, but getting it to the level in your body which is comfortable for you and gives you, you know, starts to help with those natural aches and pains, starts to help that you think, okay, yeah, I might not go and run a marathon, but certainly a couple of miles with the dog feels good. It's not a hardship. That's the best thing that I notice about it.
Balance back, isn't it?
It is.
Because sadly, that collagen depletes, and that collagen depleting actually really does create the ageing, and you see it, we visually see it.
Yeah, you visually see it, and then you feel it.
Round the eyes, the lines, the wrinkles, the droopiness of everything, you know, under the arms as well, because that's the collagen depleting. The strength has gone in your skin.
That's what naturally happens, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the scaffolding to your skin. But in your body, you feel it. You know what it's like, don't you, when you get up in the morning, you think, oh, I slept funny.
Getting up out of the sofa.
And you know you didn't sleep funny, absolutely.
When did you start making those noises?
That's it. And the car seems to get lower, doesn't it? Like, when did that happen? Have the tyres gone down? Because it's a real effort to get down into, and then to get out of it. So, honestly, everyone's the same because that's what happens to your body. This is getting that balance back. If you knew you were lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule. If you were thirsty, you'd have a glass of water. You're losing collagen. You're losing collagen from your early 20s, so doesn't it make sense to take it and get that balance back? And at this price, there's no reason not to, honestly.
Our usual price and the price at ERC directly right now is that $59.95. You've got it half price pretty much, so go for two. And that's what lots of you are. Lots of you multi-ordering. $29.99. 460114 is your item.
Now, we had a vast amount of stock of that, 20% of that stock, I'm afraid, already going out into those baskets, going out into the world. So please do make sure as soon as you get it into a basket, you do check it out. We are going to move away from it just for a moment, but please do check your baskets out.
We need to count it.
But we've got so much more to show you as well, because this is a skincare range we love.
Hayley has absolutely fallen in love with this skincare. It's called the Defence range. It's a 5-piece collection. The 5 pieces that you see there, you've got a day cream, a night cream, a super lift serum, wrinkle reducer, and you've also got an anti-back cleanser. We're going to run you through every piece, but it's about what a difference this makes for anti-aging, but also if you've got sensitive or sensitized skin. I mean, this kind of irritation that you see here.
It's life-changing, I think, this skincare range. And the great thing is, I mean, you really instantly see, wow, that redness. And we'll go into depth about this lady, and she'd lived with her skin like this for years and years. This was life-changing for her. But not only is it affecting that redness, perhaps your skin's changed since you've gone through the menopause, perhaps you've got acne and things. But then look at the skin beyond that redness and the depth of the nose to mouth lines, how they've diminished. Look around the chin area, those open pores and how smooth that skin looks.
And this is why Defence is for everybody. Anybody who wants anti-aging skincare of the finest quality of ingredients. When we talk about anti-aging, take a look at this next before and after around the eye area. Again, the evenness to the skin, the crepey skin in the under eye area. Even for me, the hooding on the eye and those fine lines coming out from the corner of the eye, all massively reduced. And these pictures are from using the entire range. And Diane's going to talk us through the whole range and how to use it.
And the great thing is you're getting the range for $79.99. It's like you're paying for one. Well, actually, a few of these items are over £100 each, so you have got incredible value for money. If you go to ERC, it tallies up to virtually £413 worth of product. And the ingredients, that dragon's blood, have a look at it in other brands.
Yes.
There's some top-end brands that prices are absolutely incredible. So that £413 is actually a good price for what you're getting, but our special price is incredible.
Isn't it? You're getting the full 5-piece collection, a huge reduction, and we'll talk about why ERC do that with us here at Shop on TV, why you get such a great bundle price. And it's $28.65 that you've got to pay with PayPal paying 3 on your first of 3 payments. If you've not shopped with us before, go to the website shopontv.co.uk, 968232. too. And we do have all the pieces individually. We've got a duo on there as well, but the best way to buy is the 5-piece collection. And we will talk about Dragon's Blood and the Defence collection, but it really is for everybody. Now, we've talked to Diane, but we haven't really given your background, because your background is beauty, beauty, beauty.
You were born, weren't you, with like a little pot of cream in your hands and a little yeah, that's it. I'm ready. And with those little outfits, here she is. You love skincare. It's an absolute passion of yours, isn't it?
It is. It is absolutely, Hayley. I have been in this world of skincare since I was a very tender 17 years old, or many decades ago, shall we say, and I have never wavered from my love. I love the skin, the way it works. It's so amazing. The largest living organ of the body.
And you still give treatments today, don't you? Still a therapist?
Absolutely. I do maybe a couple of times a month in a private clinic, but I also do, I work with creating different collections.
Which must be so exciting.
Kid in a sweet shop.
Of course.
Lovely, yeah.
I love it. Lots of trials. So I write creatively, so often ask for sort of tips on skincare and things.
So publications, beauty publications, yeah,
Vogue, magazines,
Brilliant.
all sorts, lots of different
Fabulous.
things like that. So yeah, everything. If I'm not waxing lyrical, you know, try this. Oh, this is amazing. Then yes, I'm writing or creating or doing something to do with skin.
Now, when we look at the befores and afters, can you tell us why this is so good and what this can do? Because this has so many benefits, doesn't it?
Absolutely. The supporting, restorative, anti-wrinkle benefits of this are insane.
Amazing.
Absolutely. So look at this lovely lady's skin. Now, this is hormonally sensitized skin.
Yeah.
Okay. So this sort of reactivity only started to happen as she was perimenopausal, going into menopause.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. She'd never really suffered beforehand.
Right.
And what she found is that you can see all this, like this draw of dehydration. Look at the depth of wrinkle from the nose down to the outside of the lips, those nasolabial lines. Look at the redness on the physical nose area, on the sides of the cheeks. You can see there's a couple of broken capillaries there. But the texture, and this is for me, because as we age, texture totally changes in skin. So if you think of your skin in, say, your 30s to your 50s to your 70s, texture is the largest denominator that changes, combined with wrinkles.
It's like it gets tougher and rougher,
It feels like it's tough, it's rough, it's thick.
Yes.
These pores appear from nowhere.
Yeah.
And you can see that on that chin area, can't you?
Brilliantly. So if you think, and they feel that like they clog, your skin never feels as sort of clean. So this is all about how do we work on that texture, how do we smooth, how do we brighten, add more luminosity, how do we anti-age that skin?
And this
not
is
only
how.
that, anti-aging and irritation as well. That's why it's so good for everybody,
That's
isn't
the
it?
rare combination.
Right, yeah, we were saying that before, weren't
Yeah,
we?
totally. You will find so many different anti-aging, anti-wrinkle lotions, potions, creams, serums out there on the market. The biggest difference is probably that you'll find as well, you always look, for me, always look for something that is results driven. It's science led, because otherwise we love the cosmetic, don't get me wrong. I love something that smells nice, it feels nice, it's great on the skin. But you've got the other end of the market where you've got that pharmaceutical side, that drive of results driven, science based active ingredients. What this collection does is fuse both together. So it feels nice, it smells nice, it's great on the skin, but you've also got results to back up the evidence of what this can do.
And you really do see that in those befores and afters. And the
Yes.
bundle's fabulous. Can you just quickly run us through what we get in the bundle?
Okay, so in the bundle we have got the most amazing cleanser. So this is a very, very gentle wash on. It's like a real foamy. I'll show you a little bit later how that works onto the skin. You've then got 2 serums. Now you've got wrinkle reducer. The name says it all. If you look in the mirror, see the expression lines, the deeper set wrinkles, that texture. This is your active serum. We've also got Superlift serum. Now Superlift, beautiful blend, vitamin C, a sugar polymer, green tea. It's got everything active that you can think of in there. And then we've got the dynamic duo of your calming day cream and your restorative night. So literally cleanse, serum day, cleanse, serum night, and you're good to go.
And all
Perfect
5
routine.
pieces for £79.99. Now, when you look at that and it says usual price, just under £100, that's our reduced individual prices. If you buy them directly right now at ERC, for this collection, you'll pay almost £413.
And that is the absolute truth. The ingredients it has, you know, that's the prices you would normally see.
Absolutely. You know, dragon's blood, when you think we've got to source something from tree, so active ingredients, science-led ingredients, they're expensive. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
So it's all about how we can source those, make it sustainable, get them here, blend it, create it. Everything is made right here in the UK. So it's a British brand, it's
Great.
made here in the UK. Obviously it needs to be tested, that it's scientifically driven. It's also think that it's not tested on animals. It's got to be more environmentally friendly. So all of those tests that you'd expect.
Lots more boxes to tick, aren't there?
Absolutely are all there. The one thing I love about this, and I mean that seriously as a therapist, as loving skincare, dragon's blood, and this is my little top fact, dragon's blood is up to 5 times more potent than vitamin C with its antioxidant levels.
Gosh.
And up to 20 times more efficient than vitamin E. Now,
Wow.
when we talk about anti-aging, anybody who does any anti-aging skincare will have some form of vitamin C,
Yep.
retinol, hyaluron into their everyday routine. Imagine something that can be up to 5 times more potent and 20 times more potent than vitamin E. Plus, it can work if your skin's reactive.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah,
Now,
I mean,
it's amazing.
They're two incredible ingredients, and I know in skincare, when I've been to beauty therapists, vitamin C's always been recommended. But I know when my brother really damaged his face in an accident, vitamin E was a huge thing he was told to use on his skin to help sort of repair.
And it's that repair, support, restorative actions that the dragon's blood is absolutely renowned
Now,
for.
when you mentioned dragon's blood, for those
Everyone
people,
goes, "Ooh, turn
yeah,
off."
what's this all about? But it's actually, well, you explain what it is. We're going to show a picture of a tree here because
Yep.
that's where it comes from, isn't it?
It does. So this beautiful tree is the source of our dragon's blood. Okay, so the extract is a resin. So the local population, it's sourced from the, the indigenous Amazonian populations have used it for thousands of years
Yeah.
for those specific restorative capabilities that the ingredient has. They call the tree, because of its gnarly arms and branches, the dragon tree. Obviously, when the extract, the resin, is taken, it looks like blood, hence the name dragon's blood. So we make like a V or a Y incision onto the tree. The branches aren't actually sort of dismembered. It's just the tree is
Into
cut
the bark of the tree.
into the bark, and it's almost tapped, like you
Yeah.
say, Hayley, for
Yeah,
it
it's
to
like-
drip out. It's collected, and then it's added into to create this.
And the tree actually repairs itself, doesn't it?
That's what's insane about this, because if you think, so because of the natural and the super antioxidant properties of it, it's super healing, it's really restorative, it's that sort of soothing, but it's that healing process, which is how it was first used. Obviously, you know, local population have used it, the indigenous population, for all sorts of healing, sort of remedy-wise, and now we use it into skincare.
Which is fabulous. And do look elsewhere, because a lot of skincare ranges do use dragon's blood, and you are talking top-end prices. You've got such an amazing deal. And we'll explain why, because what Diane likes to do is give you sort of a tester price, but they're all full sizes.
All full sizes. It is a full 5-piece collection. We're going to go through each piece for you. Get it in your basket right now. However, we've got to give you a quick reminder of the collagen that we've got on the show, because so many of you have gone for the liquid collagen already. Liquid collagen.
Mix the two together.
Yes,
You've got
use it with your
skincare
skincare
from
as well.
inside out then, and outside in as well. So pop this into your basket, because actually you won't pay any extra delivery. So it'll only work out like another £10 per payment.
Per
with
payment,
your pay in 3.
Diane, just give us a quick review why this is so good for so many reasons.
I would say to people, if you look in the mirror, if you see you're aging, if your hair isn't doing what you want it to do, if you have any muscular aches and pains, it's a sure sign that you need some collagen into your everyday routine.
Because collagen naturally depletes.
Collagen naturally depletes. It's the most abundant protein out and in the entire body. Over 70% of your skin is made up of collagen and water. Over 30%. So if you chopped yourself, I would say, chop me off at mid-thigh, and that's all my collagen gone. Like, bring it back.
Right.
So collagen is the most abundant protein that we naturally deplete from sort of mid to late 20s right through. By the time we're in our 40s, they seemed a while ago, but by the time we're in our 40s, we're depleting more than 1% per year. So imagine 50s, 60s, 70s, and that's when you feel those, the aches, the pains, you know, you don't jump out of bed, you feel that you've been just out for a bit of a walk, but you feel that there's more of a grind or an ache the next day. That's a sign, get some collagen into your everyday routine.
And when you're going through that time in life that we, as women, don't want to go through, we lose even more collagen. So perhaps you're feeling even more tired. Perhaps you're feeling more aches and pains. Perhaps you're looking in the mirror and thinking, I'm aging daily now, and you want to make those changes. From inside out, it makes sense. I've truly always believed we are what we eat. And sadly, you can't, though you will get collagen from some food, it's getting that right amount of collagen to make the difference.
And this is a 10,000 milligram dosage, really easy to take as well, and it tastes great.
Tastes great, natural berry flavour, natural colour. It's purple potatoes that give it the colour. It's sugar-free, Sean, but it's also packed with things like hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, vitamin B5, B6, B7, B12, selenium, biotin, all of those super ingredients at levels that matter. This is all about how we really support our own systems for our own health.
It's $29.99. It's half the price that it should be.
And of course,
460114 is the item.
we've had an email in, and what was the gentleman's name? From Bill.
Hi, Bill.
And Bill's wondering if it's good for men. He's 44. Oh, you're lucky, Bill. Oh, you're a spring chicken, but you do age from your early 20s, so it's time. It's of course it's great for the guys as well, isn't it?
Absolutely great for men. I've got a little story. One of my husband's friends, right, Bill? He's a Royal Marine. He's a PT in the Royal Marines.
Okay.
Right.
Neil came to stay and he said, Di, you've got this collagen. Can I have a taste? And I said, of course. So we got Neil on, taking it. Neil now bulk orders from me.
Great.
Right, for him.
Yeah.
Recruits. However many people in his barracks, his wife's parents, and I'm like,
I hope he's watching tonight.
Can you give me like an? Now my hubby wasn't taking it. Yeah, it's my wife, you know, as she do, she's doing whatever. All of a sudden, I've started to go through a bottle like 10 days, and I'm like, Matt, is that no love? I'm like, I know you are. And I keep having to replenish the stock in the fridge because it's going rapidly.
And you keep it in the fridge. You don't have to, do you?
You don't have to keep it in the fridge. I just personally, for me, it's my reminder.
It's nice as well because I like it chilled.
Prefer it colder, but if it's in the fridge, the first thing when I've turned the kettle on of a morning and I go for the milk, it's there.
Yeah.
So it reminds me to take it. It's getting it into your
routine.
Yeah. And I think if you do that, because I'm exactly the same, I think your body wants it in the morning. You know, when you wake up and perhaps you want your cup of coffee or you want your cup of tea, you'll be the same. The first thing you'll want is your collagen drink, because you'll love the taste, but you'll just feel it gives you that oomph. It gives you that start to the day, which is great.
Yeah, it really is.
Now,
and it's half price, remember, against the normal price. Around a quarter of the stock is now already into baskets.
So much stock as well. I never even mentioned stock at the top of the show because I was like, we've got loads of stock tonight. I love to warn you if there's stock we're going to sort of run out, but it's depleting really, really quickly. We haven't had it since February though, and I think lots of people are multi-ordering because it is good to have two bottles.
And would you recommend that, Di? Because the longer you take it, it's like any supplement, the longer you take it, the better your results.
Absolutely. So definitely start. I mean, as many as you can, personally, stock up. Because normally, even sort of, if we said, right, if this sold out this evening, the next time you'd be able to get that will be a minimum of 2 months' time.
Gosh.
Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't be, it will take at least 2 months
and
to
it's flying out the door at the moment.
So
please do multi-order. If you've had it before, you will be multi-ordering because you know what great value you're getting at $29.99.
I think that's exactly what you're doing.
going over £30, obviously you can use PayPal Pay in 3.
Yes, and do order it and put it alongside the skincare as well. And actually, Bill's asked about the skincare, so put this into your basket. Check your baskets out. Please do not miss out. But we're going to go back to our defence range, because what Bill said, he said, please will you tell me if the liquid collagen is suitable for men? And he also wanted to ask about the 5-piece collection for men. Yes. He said he's a touring professional trombonist. And he's on stage every night under very hot lights. He says he's 44 years old. He's struggling with clogged, dry, very dehydrated skin. Occasionally he gets the dreaded spot outbreak. He thinks that's due to sort of jet lag and eating on the road, tiredness, and maybe the stage makeup. Yeah. And of course, you've got that fabulous cleanser in here. So Bill wants to know, any help or advice, is it right for him?
Bill?
In a word.
Yes. Bill, this is for you. If we look at this cleanser, okay, so if we look at the cleansers for me, and we'll show you how this works.
Now remember, the cleanser on its own, normally £59. You're getting the entire collection for $79.99. We're going to run you through every individual piece, get it in your basket now. There it is, £59 on the ERC website right now.
Right, Bill.
Now, top tip here isn't the dye.
Top tip, Bill, when you get this home, okay, you are not going to peel off this little silver seal. Please don't do it, because you will waste too much product, and we love our product, so we want to only take a little bit.
Such a top tip, this.
Take a pin. I've stolen one off Hayley tonight, okay, and literally you are just going to pierce
it. Yeah.
I love that.
Then when you squeeze,
not so much.
It's so good. There's so many products that you waste so much because you can't get it back in.
Exactly.
And you got a handful.
And it's liquid, so you literally are going to wash this. I'm just going to make this. Now it looks like there's a tiny bit, and I'm going to wash it off.
Look at that.
But the second you add more water, more water, it foams and it foams and it foams. So for anybody like Bill, I mean, this is so gorgeous. It's light. But Bill, when you spoke about that, like the blocked pores, or we talk about aging skin, and we've got that thicker skin, citric acid, beautiful natural alpha hydroxy acids in here, with the dragon's blood, so it's giving you that gentle slough off each and every day. And even for those fragile skins who normally find it almost never something that doesn't make them react, dragon's blood keeps them calm.
So many sort of cleansers like that, I know, because I really suffered with sort of spots when I was very young, and it really got me down. I got really, really horrible skin. I used to put my hair onto my skin. I used to put my head down because I felt all anybody was speaking to was my spots on my face. I tried cleansers, but I found lots of things were so harsh on your skin. And I think I've actually created scars on my skin because it was too harsh for my skin.
Anything that overstrips. So even if you've got the oiliest of skin types, you need natural oil in the skin. You need it for the elasticity, for the plasticity, but it also helps with that moisturization aspect of the skin. If you use anything on the skin that makes it feel tight, feel dry, feel that you need to sort of stretch it out, it's stripping natural oils. So what you want is something that is sort of feeding, is nourishing the skin at the same time, but also helping with that rebalance and keeping it really calm and soothed and soft.
After you've used this, my skin feels amazing. I don't feel like I normally do when I've used a cleanser, that I need to then put some cream on. I need to put some serums on. I need to treat my skin. Yes. It feels good already,
it's like
just
a
after
treatment
cleansing.
in itself, isn't
it feels fresh, it feels conditioned, but it feels
conditioned
soft.
is a great word, yeah.
Because it feels that you've got some movement in the skin. You've not stripped everything off. You know, with you use, I want to say, nails, back to nails, and you use a nail polish remover, and then it goes white because it's so rich in acetone, it's so harsh. The skin is exactly the same. So something that is really light, I mean, you can see even like the suds of this are light. They're creamy, they're light, they go onto the skin, and they will literally grab all the dirt, the grease, the
And it will work on the makeup as well, won't it?
It works on the makeup as well, and that's the key thing. So this will be out tonight when we get home.
Absolutely.
It'll be everywhere.
Mine's ready on the
off.
sink right now.
Yeah,
I used to always use wipes as well. Never use wipes now. That is there by the sink. I wash my makeup off, and that's my real work makeup, and it is absolutely fabulous.
And that's just the first part of a 5-piece collection. Remember, if you buy that from ERC on its own, it's £59. You're getting it as part of the collection today. So that's where we would start, Di.
Absolutely. And then we'd move on to our serums now. Wrinkle reducer.
I would pay £79.99 if it was just the serums I got, because the serums are absolutely amazing.
Amazing. The texture of the serums. Now, when they come, so a brand new one, it will take a couple of pumps. These are all airless pumps, okay?
Right.
So there's no attachment, and you basically are going to pump them till the air then forces the product out.
Right.
Fabulous.
Okay?
Oh, it's
So,
fabulous.
this serum is insane, absolutely insane. Look the way this works. This is working on not only that sensitized, the fragile, the delicate skin, but anything to soothe those deeper set wrinkles, plump out those expression lines. And the beauty with serums are there to target the change of behaviours in the skin. Okay, so think of serums as really your most potent or your most active, your most results-driven element of your skincare regime.
I see it a bit like the collagen drink. You know, it's a liquid, so as soon as you drink it, it starts working. It's a liquid. As soon as you put it on, it starts working and going deep.
Absolutely, totally.
Yeah.
And the thing is, these are what, when you switch up your serum, that's when you really see a difference in your skincare routine. So apply this. I mean, I've put enough on there for face, neck, feet,
we could
arms.
we could
all
bathe
have
in
a go
that.
in this.
Full body.
But you will see as this goes into the skin, my skin will probably drink that in as well. As this goes into the skin, it's literally, it just sinks. It's not tacky. It doesn't leave any stickiness, and that's something else as a brand we're really renowned for. So things that are absorbed really quickly into the skin, because you don't want that sort of, and men especially, if you get any razor rash, redness, lumps and bumps, any of that, then again, this is great. And that scent is really unisex.
Yeah.
It's very, very soft. So yes, great to apply all over face, all over neck, right across that décolleté, and anywhere else where there's any fragility or lines and wrinkles.
Honestly, it's phenomenal. And if you were buying that from the website, that is £99. So honestly, you've got such an amazing deal with us. And when we look at 100% of users love the way Wrinkle Reducer absorbs into the skin. You were just saying that. And that's so important if you then want to put makeup on top and things like that.
Absolutely. And to then move on to your next step of, say, your daytime moisturiser or your nighttime moisturiser, what you want is layers of skincare, but you don't want an oil slick on the surface.
No.
You don't want to look like that glazed donut. You don't want that effect.
Yeah.
You want that real, it's onto the skin, your skin's absorbed what it needs. There's no tackiness.
I always feel if you can feel it on the skin, it's not doing anything, because it's just,
It's on the surface, isn't it?
It's a bit like foundation then, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not actually doing anything for my skin.
There's no benefits, and that's really, if something sits on the skin, that's telling your skin it doesn't need it. Your skin's telling you basically it doesn't need it. So when you've got serums with that super light texture, you've got something that will just sink in. I mean, my skin there is
Your skin looks baby soft, doesn't it?
You can
looks
feel
so
it even
different.
straight
Oh, my
off and feel it with a
word.
hand.
And the texture, everything has changed.
Everything's changed.
Wow. That's
It's
amazing,
insane.
isn't
And
it?
You can see a huge difference.
Yeah.
With the cleanser.
Super soft.
But if you look even at, like, I want to say dehydration lines on the skin,
Yeah.
you see here,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and then look at this hand.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be baby
His
skin.
skin,
That's
It's like knock years
I
off your
can't,
hand.
you know, even if I try and
Yeah.
I wrinkle it up, I don't think I can wrinkle it. So both there, both tense, but see, look at the dehydration here, and look at that's just with the
Fabulous.
cleanser and the serum.
And that's
Love
just
it.
the second item in a 5-piece collection, remember. You're getting everything you need for a skincare regime. The price for the Wrinkle Defence, the reducer I should say, is £99 from the Defence range, and it's that price right now on ERC's website. Our price for 5 items from the range is £20 less. There you can see all the individual prices that you'll pay at ERC right now. It adds up to almost £413. It's down to £79.99. £28.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments with PayPal.
Great Christmas present as well. Do think ahead for Christmas. Obviously, you can pop it into a cupboard and keep it into Christmas time. If you're buying for yourself, though, please do make sure you check those baskets out, because for me, it is a skincare range that makes such a difference to so many different things. So if you've perhaps stood and looked and thought, well, it's an anti-aging, but then I do suffer with redness. My skin's changed since I've gone through the menopause. You know, I do sometimes get outbreaks. It ticks all those boxes, which is amazing.
And we've only gone through 2 pieces so far. We're going to take a look at the day cream now, aren't we?
So the day cream, I mean, this texture is so
lovely.
soft.
It's an unusual texture, isn't it?
It's soft, like it's buttery.
Yes.
Really light, but it's light like a mousse, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a real mixture, but you need the tiniest amount of this onto the skin. And this literally, I believe, this starts to soothe the second this hits the skin. I mean, this is literally like calming a cream.
You can feel it actually, can't you?
You can feel it really start to go into the skin, and it's in seconds. So you literally put this on, and then the glow now.
Look at that.
Just to top, look. So I've got healthy, smooth.
But not greasy, not shiny. It's just really young.
Tacky.
No.
Yeah, way more youthful skin than what we've got here.
And then again, when we look at the befores and afters, obviously working with the anti-aging, but also you said soothing. So if you do struggle with skin that reacts, or whatever it reacts to.
Absolutely, and it could be something as simple. You know, I've got a friend who, if she eats something spicy, if she has a few too many glasses of wine, she starts to blotch and the skin flushes. So it's great on her skin. My skin, going through, you know, full on menopause, the hot flushes that just come from nowhere. So, and the rosacea that's literally seemed to have appeared overnight, these pustular spots that every single day. If I do not use something that contains dragon's blood every day, you would not believe my skin of a morning. I mean, literally, the rosacea just erupts. So it's all about how you keep something calm. But obviously, I want anti-aging.
Of course you do.
I want something that's.
But you feel you need to choose, don't you? Because there's not anything out there that has both. So you think, well, what do I do? Do I try and sort out that redness and, you know, the spots that I've got, the way my skin's changed as I've gone through, you know, my 50s as a lady? Or do I go for the anti-aging, whereas this will do both?
Do both. And I think as well, if you're, I want to say, quite outdoorsy, and this is for a lot of the men as well.
Yes.
So being exposed to the elements, if you're like me, if you're a doggy walker, you're a lover, you know, you love the great outdoors. If you're a swimmer, a canoer, a cyclist, and you've got those environmental elements at you day in, day out. I laugh, I've got a sister who lives in the Lake District, and I'm like, you know, get above Lancashire, anything north above Lancashire, you need some defence in you every day. You know, our weather isn't what it is down here. So we do need something a little bit more just to give our skin that extra level of protection.
I know what you mean, though. Those outdoorsy people seem to have that rosacea, don't they? They seem to have that. That redness,
the rosiness, the ruggedness to the skin.
And in youth, it's a beautiful pink glow. As we age, there's more broken capillaries.
It gets tougher and rougher.
It gets tougher and rougher, and people are like, oh, she's hitting the bottle a bit. It's going red. But it is simply because the elements, the skin is changing. So this is all about what can we do to really calm the skin down, but at the same time, that level of anti-aging, you know, like we said, 20 times more efficient than vitamin E, 5 times more potent than vitamin C in their antioxidant capabilities is huge.
And you're seeing that there, aren't you?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
And it's not just about the rosacea type skin, the redness to the skin. It's also about the anti-aging. Look, the face in the after is so much more even, and the deeper set lines seem not as deep
the
set.
nose to mouth is so deep on the before, isn't it? And the redness there, and then it's really diminished.
And you've got that deeper set wrinkle, you've got on the before, you've got that deeper set wrinkle, you've got more inflammation, but the texture of the skin, look at the roughness, that toughness that we talk about changing in the skin. And then you look at that after, and this was literally over a 4-week period. And you start to see, look how smooth the skin looks, look how much more youthful. You've got more luminosity, you've got more volume or firmness within the tissue. Because don't forget, you're helping to support something that actually supports collagen, your natural collagen formation as well. So when people say, how is it so anti-aging? You know, it's helping to form that collagen, but it's also supporting things like taspine. Taspine targets redness. So as we age naturally, we see more of the brown, the red, the pigmentation in the skin. So it's so anti-aging to really, I can't say that enough.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, if you've got lines, you've got wrinkles, you see that your skin is changing, you absolutely want to target that. But you've also got this sort of variation in the skin because of your age, or it might be the guys, you're shaving every day, you've got inflammation, you're travelling a lot. Any of those things, Defence really supports your skin.
Yeah, it can be the tiredness, it can be the
Well, we've got
diet.
that eye before and after, and you really do see that horrible sort of crepiness to the eye has completely smoothed down.
That's like my hands.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we saw, isn't it?
Absolutely. So pure dehydration in the tissue, okay? So when skin is starting to really dehydrate and age, you see this crepiness. So if you're sat at home, what you could do is get a mirror close, just push your cheek forward, okay? Push your cheek forward. If you can see any fine lines here on this sort of nose to cheek area.
So show us again what you did there.
So all you're going to do is push the cheek forward, and if you see any fine lines, that's the first visible signs of dehydration in the tissue. Don't treat that. That will go to wrinkles.
Right.
Honestly,
everyone's doing it now at home.
It's like pushing.
It's
funny.
They're doing it in the gallery.
It is absolutely incredible because it just works on everything.
There's another test as well.
Pinch test. So literally always think about where's exposed the most. Face, back of hands, neck. So we tend to be really good and work on this area, but we forget about this and we forget about this. Pinch test. So does it spring back? If you were thinking, do I need to take the collagen drink? Okay. Think this is treats from the inside, this treats from the out. It's the sandwich effect.
So it's a great combination, isn't it?
Fabulous combination. But pinch, if it doesn't spring back, if it takes literally a nanosecond, that's the hand is going to literally spring back in now. But if
Mine's
it
not so good.
takes a nano sort of second, and you'll have people, I've seen people in their 30s and 40s where skin is so dehydrated, it stays in that position and then doesn't spring back.
Really?
Yeah. So they're your two tests, the cheek test and the pinch test. If either of those don't spring back into space...
Get the collection. Get the collection right now. We're only 3 pieces in, I can't believe it. If you want to go for this collection at this price, at $79.99 for 5 pieces. Remember, if you buy them individually at ERC, you're looking at almost £413. And it's top-end ingredients. There you can see just the day cream on its own, £105. You're getting all 5 pieces for $79.99. However, if you do just want a day and a night cream collection, first time we've ever done it, we've got a day and a night cream collection, and that's just $39.99.
Yeah, so if you want to just start with the day and night, it's a great way to start. But if you can afford that 5-piece collection, honestly, those serums are incredible. So please do see what's right for you. But if you could go for the 5-piece collection, do it. If you can't, it does give you a second option tonight, going for that day and that night. And we will be going into more detail with the night in a moment. But please do shop really sensibly today. Really busy. It's really great to have your company. Sadly, we're all aging, and as we age, we see it, don't we? We see it in the mirror. But you actually feel it as well, don't you, in your joints, in your body. And our collagen drink, which is a drink, so works from inside out, is absolutely flying.
Well, Dan just mentioned it. The liquid collagen we had in stock, well, it was February last time we had it in stock. We're so pleased to have got stock back in, but it's flying out of the door. A third of the stock already in baskets. Not sure how long this was supposed to last. It might not even last the night.
Well, I'm a bit worried if we haven't had it since February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
Yeah.
So I was going to get into October. We're not quite there yet, are we? So that's
soon. Very soon.
Yeah, very nearly. That's 7 months.
Yes. That's 10 bottles.
And this is what it's all about. It's all about, you can see there, less aches and pains in muscles and joints, and we'll explain that. It's all about the fact it's a natural flavour and it tastes absolutely incredible. Firmer skin from the inside out. We are what we eat, and sadly, collagen depletes, and you do see it in your skin. You can see there as well, it's really quick absorption because it is a liquid, and it also is going to help with that hair and those nails too. It's got incredible ingredients alongside the 2 types of collagen and hyaluronic acid, which we know is a massive buzzword for skin. But honestly, this isn't just about looking in the mirror. This is also how you feel when you get up in the morning, when you go for that walk, when you get out of the car. There's so many things, sadly, as you age, things change.
Yeah, they certainly do. And whenever anything depletes, you want to replace it, don't you? It is a supplement we're talking about, the liquid collagen. For me, it's the best way to take collagen. If you've been looking at collagen supplements and you've been thinking, oh, I wonder if that'd be good, I wonder if that'd be good. The great thing about this dye is, first of all, it's easy to take, it tastes good.
Yeah.
And it's the 10,000 milligram dosage, isn't it?
And that's one of the highest that you'll find. So a lot of collagen supplements, whether that be in a drink form the same, or a powder, or shots, capsules, all different variations. A lot of them tend to sit around the 4,000 to 5,000. You'll find some that are 8,000, and you will find others out there on the market that are 10,000 milligrams. But this is 10,000 milligrams of type 1 and type 3 marine collagen. So it's hydrolyzed collagen to make it really quick acting, quickly absorbed once it's into the system. You simply need to take 1 shot per day. And that's the beauty. Yeah, that's the great
And you're getting so much more as well. The benefits in taking this, I think, are phenomenal.
Huge. So anybody, the vitamin C is in there to help with the transportation of the collagen around the body. You need that for things like your proline, lysine, your glycine, all of the collagen factors in there. You've got your vitamin B5, B6, B7, B12. You've got biotin, you've got selenium, you've got silica, you've got all of these extra fabulous ingredients, let alone the hyaluronic acid. So especially for aches and pains. And I think that's probably, we started this out simply for skin, but the extra benefits that people, it came back with, that was the real difference. Because I think if you feel younger on the inside, you project a more youthful you on the outside.
Without a doubt.
And that is the thing. So get rid of those aches and pains, or feel better. I can't say it eradicates them, but I can say it may help. If you've got aches and pains, if you do struggle to get out of bed, if you find that you're just a little bit stiff, or if you do lots of exercise and you need collagen is great to help recovery. If on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you don't do a lot of exercise, but you need to keep your bones and joints and all your innards healthy and lubricated, then it helps you as well. So a great all-rounder, all ages, anybody, if you're like super physically fit, my sister's the triathlete and then there's me, go figure. We both love our collagen.
Absolutely.
So it's all about what works for you.
It really is, and that's why I think it works for everybody. And we had an email in earlier from a gentleman. Is it going to be good for me? Bill, yeah, definitely good for you, Bill. It's what you just described as me and Hayley. It's super fit, super athletic, loves the gym. Not so much. But we both take collagen.
The fact is, we're all full of collagen when we're born. And sadly, from our early 20s, whether you're female, male, whether you're fit or not particularly fit, collagen depletes. And sadly, we see it because when the collagen depletes, it's virtually the glue that holds it together. It's the strength to your skin. So all of a sudden you get that sagginess, you get the lines and the wrinkles. And if losing collagen is creating that, wouldn't it be nice to get that balance back? Well, that's what that liquid collagen drink does. It's getting that balance back. But actually collagen is in the body. So it's in your muscles, in your joints. So if you're feeling stiff, if you're getting up and, you know, feeling old, it's getting that collagen back into your body to actually help in that respect as well. Now, we haven't had stock of this since February. It's back in stock. It's taken us a long time to get it. It's in such high demand. So please, if you want it, do put it into your basket. Stock is disappearing, and I honestly at the beginning of the show didn't even mention stock because we were very excited. We had such a vast amount.
Just to have it.
But it is sadly going. And you know, so often we get towards an end of a show and there's more people ordering than stock is actually then available.
And the other reason we are so busy is the price. Usual price of $59.95 down to $29.99. It's like you can buy two for the price of one if you want to, or get it half price.
And it makes sense. If you're losing collagen and it's making you look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to take collagen to get that balance back? Because if you were lacking in iron, you'd take an iron capsule. If you were thirsty, you'd get a glass of water. So it's getting that balance right. And remember, you start losing collagen in your early 20s. That's when you start to see and feel those differences. Never too late to start. I'm using this as well. My mum in her 80s, she's not really bothered what she looks like in the mirror anymore, but she does like that first comment about the aches and pains. So it's what fits into your life.
All the bonuses as well, stronger hair and nails, firmer skin. Obviously, always individual results will vary, but if you do your research into collagen supplement, remember one drink, and it's measured out for you. You just make it part of your day. It's a 10,000 milligram dosage, and like we were saying, it's right up there.
Put it in your fridge, and honestly, your body will want it every single morning. You'll get up in the morning, that'll be the first thing you take, and then just forget about it because that's there ready and working. And I say take it in the morning because I do feel, and Diane's the same, that I feel like it gives me energy. It's honestly phenomenal. There's lots of B vitamins, B12 in there as well, which we know is great for energy and things. There's D3 in there. So there's lots of vitamins that you might think, oh, I know I should take that. I should take that. I can't. My mum doesn't like to take loads and loads of capsules, so it allows you to get all of that in one small sort of shot in a morning.
And do make it part of your routine. You'll, like Hayley says, you'll go to the fridge. If it's in the fridge, it's even nicer, and it's really pleasant. It's a lovely taste.
Usually something that's good for you doesn't taste very nice, does it? But it's the opposite. It tastes fabulous and it is really good for you. 460114. You do need to check your baskets out because a lot of that stock now in baskets. And remember, not yours until you check out. It's ours until you check out. So if we just had 10 of those left, 110 people could be, 210, 510 people could be ordering it. But sadly, it would be the first 10 people that check out that get it. The rest, 490, would miss out. So you do need to check your baskets out.
And we haven't had it in stock since February. I think that's why we're so busy, and lots of you multi-ordering there. 460114 is your item number there at less than £30. Now, the skincare that ERC bring us is spectacular. Epidermal Research Centre bring us a couple of different collections. This is the latest one we've had, the Defence Collection. It's been so popular. It's a 5-piece collection. You've got 2 serums, you've got a day cream, you've got a night cream, and you've got a cleanser, all included for less than £80. We're going to go into more depth again with Diane in a moment, aren't we?
And it is all about defending your skin as well. When you see the befores and afters, it's about soothing, it's about repairing, restoring, targeting as well the aging of skin. And here you can see instantly, and we've got a couple of really great befores and afters, you can see there the deep nose to mouth lines have really diminished, but what we instantly see is the redness has diminished, and that could be life-changing. Rosacea, a lot of people talk about, and how lots of things sort of inflame it, whereas this really calms and soothes. But then when you see the chin area, it's the toughness to the skin, the open pores,
the
and
roughness
things.
and the toughness.
But this next picture, and we'll talk to Diane about this as well, because this is, I think is it the next face-to-face picture? Yes.
Yeah.
This is fabulous, because this is a lady who really struggled with redness, and we will talk through this. And this was after she got out the shower, because she knew when she gets out the shower, she's always super
red,
flushed. And she couldn't believe.
She couldn't wait to take a picture and send it to Diane and say, look how great my skin is. And that's what it's about. It's about that calmness to the skin. But it's also massively about anti-aging, and that's why it's for all and everybody. I want you to look at the crepiness underneath the eye, the crepiness to the skin. The hooding isn't as lined in the after there as well, and you're getting a full skincare regime here, right?
Actually, what we should do is look at some of the 5-star reviews, because my goodness, your comments are incredible. Because if you're sat at home thinking, I wonder, will it work for me? When you read these 5-star reviews, and it's a big thing to say, for a lot of people, this has been life-changing.
This is what Shannon had to say. This range is my favourite. I suffer with psoriasis, and since using these products, I've noticed a considerable difference in the redness and dryness of my skin. My psoriasis is no longer inflamed or itchy, and I can finally start to feel confident again. That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
What a difference that will have made to Shannon's skin and the way she feels,
life,
the confidence to go out there again. Brilliant. 968232 is the item number, and then you've also got this one from Sarah. Absolutely love this product. It's really calmed my rosacea. My skin looks much brighter. But then people say they love the texture, they love the fragrance.
And you'll be amazed how smooth and soft the skin, even our demonstrations in the studio, you saw how the skin looked baby soft, super soft. Even the texture of the skin changed, and sort of even the skin tone as well. It's, I think, the only range that really ticks every single box. So if you're stood in a, I don't know, you could be in a chemist, you could be in a department store, you're absolutely thinking, what's the right thing for my skin?
It ticks all the boxes.
It really does. We got loads more to talk about. So 968232 is your item number. If you actually go to ERC's website, that tallies up to £413 practically. You have got incredible value for money, but it is all about allowing you to have the whole range. Because when you have tester kits, they're all so small, aren't they? And I open them and I've probably lost a bit already, and then I get a cheek done, and you never actually find out whether they work. This is like a tester price, but all full sizes. But do look at the prices elsewhere. They are full sizes. Full size cleanser, normally £60. Full size wrinkle reducer, normally £100. Full size day cream, normally £105. You can go onto ERC's website now. These are the prices. The Super Lift Serum, I love their serums, £39.95. And the Restoring Night Cream, £110. Tallies up, as you can see there, to £413. You have got all those full sizes at our tester price at $79.99. Honestly, incredible value for money. And you split that cost over those 3 payments with PayPal, pay in 3. Do put this in your basket alongside our collagen, our liquid collagen. Honestly, you'll be working from inside out and outside in, which is fantastic. We've got to get back to Diane because we haven't got through the whole kit yet. But it is all about dragon's blood, isn't it? That's what this defence range is all about, and that is a unique, incredible ingredients.
Absolutely. So it comes from something called the Croton leclerri tree, beautiful tree, and it's the active resin from the tree that is this results-driven active ingredient.
And why is that good for the skin?
So amazing for the skin because it targets, so tasbean, which is a natural source within there, tasbean targets redness. It is hugely anti-aging, it's restorative, it helps to build the natural barrier, repair the skin's natural barrier reserves. It's amazing the way it works, Hayley, because it calms, it soothes, super anti-aging, and my favourite bit of all, it can be up to 5 times more potent than vitamin C. So it's a super antioxidant. If you could take the creme de la creme of antioxidants, and antioxidants we know, free radicals attack the skin, antioxidants neutralise that free radical attack, okay? Pac-Man, do you remember Pac-Man years ago? And it used to go along, go, and munch everything. Think of Pac-Man is your antioxidant. The little munchkins he was trying to get are the free radicals that attack, degrade, age the skin. So we're under this attack every day from free radicals, antioxidants neutralise. So Pac-Man comes along and neutralises it. That's why something that is antioxidant rich is so important in our everyday skincare.
Now, I don't know if we can see those befores and afters again, because honestly, this just blows you away. It really does give you an idea of what a difference this can make to your skin. So if you do really struggle, now tell us about this lady, because this is a fabulous lady, isn't it?
She is fabulous. So Barbara on the left is how her skin has been basically her entire life. She came to me as a private client. She's always suffered with redness. Her skin was really irritized and sensitized to a lot of different products. Nothing really seemed to work. We started to work on her skin, and the after picture is amazing, because she literally got out the shower, looked in the mirror and was like, it's not red. It's not red. So she snapped it, sent it to me, said, really sorry about the wet hair dye, but look how my skin is. And you can even see, the aging of her skin. So again, look how smooth her cheeks look.
Yeah.
Okay. Look onto the nose area. I mean, it was permanently looked like she had sunburnt skin.
Yeah.
And just because it was so reactive, it was, the rosacea was like paramount. She again, eat anything spicy, take a drink,
flared it up.
Barbara's skin would flare. And now she is just worlds away from where she was before she started.
And that is life-changing, because obviously you'd be so conscious of that redness.
Yes.
Perhaps you'd feel you always need to put makeup on, or perhaps you just always think, oh, they're looking at my red nose.
Yeah.
And the difference that's made is absolutely incredible. And that's her using the entire range.
Yes, using the entire range, and I mean, trying to change her or switch her onto anything else is really hard work to me now. She's like, no.
Now, the 5-piece collection that we've got for you, we've run you through 3 of the pieces. We've still got 2 more to fit in. You're getting all 5 pieces for $79.99, which is brilliant.
So we've run through the cleanser. We also did the wrinkle reducer. We've talked about the day
cream,
as well. So it's time now for the super lift. This is mine.
It's not yours. Put it back.
I love. You can borrow it. I absolutely love this serum.
I love this serum. This for me is like anti-aging in a bottle. The way this works, the way this feels. I mean, this is the most divine dropper of serum goodness that can go onto the skin. And literally you want a couple of drops into the palm of your hand, and this literally is like liquid silk.
It is.
The way this goes onto the skin. But what I love about this is absolutely packed, Hayley. It is packed with vitamin C, with green tea. It has a sugar polymer in there. So as we age, when the sugars start to harden in the skin, okay, so think of a wrinkle, it's like a crevice, we get those peaks and troughs. As it starts, the sugars in the skin naturally harden. We lose that beautiful elasticity and plasticity in the skin. What this gorgeous serum does is the anti-aging aspect again. Not only does it work on softening those sugars, but you've got the soothing aspects of things like your green tea, you've got the super antioxidant rich levels of your vitamin C, plus you've got your dragon's blood in there. I mean, this is the all-round super serum. So this literally is the super lift serum.
And again, to remind everyone, when we say dragon's blood, it's a really important ingredient, isn't it? But it comes from the tree that we can see here.
Absolutely. So it's a results-driven, you know, it's a science-based ingredient. It's been around for thousands of years, now used in skincare, but discovered by the indigenous Amazonian population. And they used it for its healing properties, its soothing properties, obviously not in skincare, but in all sorts of, I won't say wound healing, that was how it was first sort of discovered. We use it today within skincare collections, so anybody who has any sensitivity, fragility, sensitized to any other skincare regime, product, or if they just have super sensitive skin and they want something that is anti-aging, or have no sensitivity but see the wrinkles, that's when we turn to the dragon's blood.
And again, when we look at those befores and afters, you can see how that dragon's blood is actually working on that redness, but also on that anti-aging aspect, because that's what this range is all about, making such a difference. And I think sometimes if you had skin like in the before, you'd be very confused, what should I put on my skin?
And I think because people, Hayley, absolutely, they try to target the redness first. But so much now, you can't find ingredients that can sort of soothe, calm, restore, but at the same time that are super anti-aging. You know, so for me to use, say, pure vitamin C, I know it has, you know, its benefits are insane. I cannot use it. My skin is too reactive.
Right,
Okay?
Yes.
So it's a trigger point for my skin. I love vitamin C. Pop it onto my skin and my skin goes, no,
thank you. Yeah.
This, completely different story. So you're still getting those anti-aging benefits that we want, those super antioxidant rich benefits that we all want to keep the skin more youth, more plump, more supple, give that elasticity and plasticity a bit of a boost in the right direction. But I also want something that calms, and that's where defence
So it
falls
does it
in.
all,
It ticks
doesn't it?
so many
Support,
boxes,
soothes, restores. That's what I
all
love
of those
about it.
things. And I think if it's trying to find the balance frequently, and especially if your skin is going through fluctuation. So somebody who may not have suffered and suddenly got into their, say, 40s and 50s, and all of a sudden they're having this reactivity, or they're getting breakouts and blemishes, you know, in the picture, you've suddenly got more definition of line, or you feel that the loss of elasticity has suddenly gone. You want the anti-aging product, but at the same time, I want something that sort of soothes and comforts and gives my skin a hug.
Yeah.
I want to look after my skin and keep it sort of healthy for as long as possible. That's where defence comes into.
And I love the fact that as ladies, we go through so much. I think our bodies react to so many things for so many reasons, and it works with you through, I think, throughout all of that. But then for the guys who then have to shave and get that roughness to the skin, it's going to be it's going to be a great actual range for you as well. So it's so beneficial, isn't it?
I think because it's such a multifunctional collection, that for me, that's what works, because I want it to do a little bit of everything, but not by treating the redness. I don't want it to ignore the aging benefits it can bring. So it's all about that multifunctional solution. And I think as well, because it's great for the men as well as the women, it's great for the outdoorsy types. It's great for, I would say, a friend of mine, her husband drives a wagon, and it's like, it's great for him because he's like, I'm sat in, you know, in summer, this side of my face is always burnt, my arm is always burnt. In the winter, he's totally being blasted by extremes of heat. You know, if he's driving all artificial heat. So it's about keeping that delicate balance. Or again, if you flush, if you get that sort of redness up your neck, you eat something spicy, all of those things we can get that microcirculation of the skin into a much calmer state.
Now we've got to cover the final 15.
Sorry, last one.
No, we're running. I've just looked at the clock and I'm like, how is it that time?
I don't know where the time has gone. I'm just going to borrow. I'm just taking this.
Oh, do you see that?
Is that gone?
No, let's go back on here. So the night cream is the final piece of the 5-piece collection.
The texture is so. It's so important to have a different day and night. But this is so different because the texture's just incredible.
So different. And this is, I mean, the sealed, so opened. Each of the products has a little telltale on the back. It's got a little open sign which will say 6 months, 12 months, 9 months. It will tell you how long once opened.
Once opened.
Unopened, you've probably got up to 2 years.
Brilliant.
Okay, sealed like this. Now look at the texture.
Again, very different texture with these.
And this is where, so you've got this beautiful soft buttery day, and then you have this whipped, gorgeous.
Do you want one of these?
Yes, please. Yeah. Thank you. This whipped. Look at this. I mean, this texture is just. This is delightful.
I see that and I feel I should be going to bed. I'm like that. No, I should be putting this on and going to bed.
It's a while yet.
It's just that texture because it's not thick, it's not heavy. And I think traditionally we always think, you know, a cream of a night is much, much thicker, but it's not. You can see the movement in there, and when that goes onto the skin, I mean, this onto the, thank you.
Show everyone.
This onto the skin is fabulous.
It's such a different consistency.
It's super different consistency, and I think it just smooths. It absolutely smooths it. Now, if you think how many different creams and serums, there's still no rub, there's still no balling of excessive product. But this goes into the skin, and this literally is your good night hug. I feel that my skin is like, it breathes. You know, that sigh of comfort when this goes on. I love that for this.
I mean, it really is incredible. It's like, I feel like it's a night treatment for my face, but like you say, it goes into the skin. I don't wake up in the morning and feel that, or feel like it goes onto my pillow. It goes into my skin and works.
Yeah, that's a really good point,
Don't waste it on linen. You know, we always say, you don't waste it on the linen. Don't take the bugs to bed. Make sure you've had a really good clean, like cleanse before you've gone to bed, because otherwise that's next to your skin all night long. And if you look now, I mean, that is just, it's so soft. If you can see between the two, I mean, look at the difference there. The bottom has nothing on, okay, and it's like baby skin.
Oh, it is like baby skin. And I love the fact you do that, so we really do see the difference. You don't treat the one hand and you treat
the other.
So you see the difference to the skin.
Yeah.
So obviously...
and the difference with each product on your skin is amazing.
It's
we had a couple more emails in. Elaine was saying what order, so just to recap Elaine, on the order.
Right. Always start with your cleanser, so you're going to cleanse, apply your serum, you could use your wrinkle reducer of a day, followed by your calming day moisturiser. Then of an evening, you're going to do exactly the same. Step 1, 2, 3, cleanse Elaine, follow with your Super Lift serum, and then put your restoring night cream on. So it's 3 steps, morning and evening, and you're done.
Are you going to pop that onto your hand? No.
You're not close enough today, Sean.
I know, I normally get a treatment. Normally get a hand massage. I've just put a couple of drops on there. But again, like all of these products, it absorbs beautifully into the skin. It doesn't sit on the surface. You can feel how, look at the difference, the glow to the skin straight away on the hand we have done there. So it works the same on all those products, giving you such great results. If you want to get this 5-piece collection at such a fabulous price, now is the time at $79.99. If you buy it at ERC individually, the price is well, almost £413. It's down to $79.99. We've been busy across everything.
You're getting full sizes. They're all full size prices. You're getting all full sizes as well. So though it is like a tester price today, it's full sizes of the day and the night. It's full sizes of the serum. It's full size of the cleanser. And you see the prices: £59, £99, £105, £39.95 and £110. £413 worth at £79.99, and then you split that, of course, with our PayPal Pay in 3, making it so affordable. So £28.65 is all you're spending today, and for those next 3 months. Can you imagine your skin being so much different by Christmas? Can you imagine going to that Christmas party and not having to worry about, by the end of the night, your nose is going to be red, your makeup's going to have seeped off because you know that's how you react? Or can you imagine looking in the mirror and think, I've got less lines?
Yeah. Oh, great.
My skin actually looks younger, and honestly, it ticks so many boxes.
But it's not yours until you check out. Lots of you have got them in baskets right now. Confirm your orders, get it home, see what a difference it makes.
Definitely.
Also a great gift. I hate to say it, but it's nearly October.
Yes.
It's time to start planning for Christmas.
And hand on heart, we've got a lot of amazing skincare ranges here at Shop on TV, and I do try and use them, you know, as much as I can.
All of them, yeah.
But my absolute favourite, it's this.
You did it.
You could come home with me right now by my bedside table. This is what I have.
And sometimes by my side of the bed.
Not for long. I soon grab it back. But please do check your baskets out. But we've got to move back to our collagen, our liquid collagen, our collagen drink. And this is all about collagen that virtually is the glue that holds your body together, but depletes from your early 20s.
Yeah, and this is why, again, it's good for everybody. Hundreds of you have gone for this throughout the night. It's back in stock. The last time we had it in stock was February, and that's why I think we've been so busy with it. Lots of you multi-ordering. 460114, it should be almost £60. It's down to £29.99. What's it going to help with? What's it designed to help with? Well, take a look at all these different benefits. If something depletes naturally, you want to replace it. So this is a supplement that could help with all of this.
Well, collagen can cause those aches and pains in the muscles and the joints. So it's saying there, less aches and pains in the muscles and joints, and we'll explain that. It's that collagen actually makes your skin, the lack of collagen, you know, when you get those droopy jowls and that hanging skin under your arm, and you're like, where did that come from? That's the lack of collagen. The tightness has gone to your skin. You see it on the top of your legs as well, don't you?
Yeah,
but
the
actually,
looser skin, yeah.
Collagen helps as well with your nails and with your hair. Now, stock-wise, and we had a vast amount of stock because we haven't had it since February.
I think it was supposed to be for like a month.
It's meant, well, Diana's explained that, you know, that we haven't got much chance of getting, we haven't got much chance of getting it back in for a couple of months. And so it was meant to last us at least a couple of months, and sadly, a third of that stock
It's gone in the first
So, yeah,
show.
so
And we haven't spent that long talking about it. Now, 460114 is the item number. Let's go straight to Di and explain why do you think this is so busy? Because collagen is a buzzword, isn't it?
It is a buzzword, but I think because we know the effects of the depletion of collagen, so having something that can literally top our collagen levels up every day is perfect for so many different people and age groups.
I think a lot of people, they'll think collagen, oh, it's in skincare, it's in injections.
Injectable.
And I don't think a lot of people realise that actually our bodies are full of collagen when we're born, aren't they?
Totally. So think, if you imagine the new baby and everyone's like, oh, the skin, it's firm, it's plump, you know, the glue is just gorgeous. And then fast forward 20 years and then go 30 years or fast forward another 10. And we see that change. So lifestyle, stress, all of those things, gravity, everything starts to affect the downward spiral of the skin. But collagen, being the most abundant and prolific protein in the body, is on a decline. And you see that from late 20s, early 30s, and by the time we're 40, we're on a rapid decline.
The older we get, the more it depletes,
absolutely.
doesn't it?
And really, realistically, the older we get, the more we need it to support our joints, the aches, the pains, the movement and mobility. So this is all about having collagen. It's type 1 and type 3. So most compatible to what we naturally have in our bodies.
Okay.
Hydrolyzed marine collagen. And this is literally 1 shot per day, 25 ml, so it's easy to take. It tastes great.
It does.
It is a berry flavour. Amazing.
And there's so many other benefits ingredient-wise, isn't there?
Huge benefits. So all of your B vitamins, well, your needed B vitamins in here. So you've got your B5, B6, B7, B12 is in there. You've got your selenium, you've got your silica, you've got your biotin, you've got your vitamin C. So think about, people often say, how does this work so rapidly into the system? Well, A, because it's a liquid, so it's easily digestible. B, because of that vitamin C content, it's easily transportable around the body because the collagen needs the link of the Vit C to make it move throughout the body. So you've got the right transportation, the right level. You've got 10,000 milligrams. That is a huge shot.
Yep.
And it's only in 1 little shot that you need to take per day. 25
that's
mils.
the dosage, isn't it, that we've got
just
here?
Just one of those, that's it.
In fact, I have had one, but
Can
you take too much? That's
your body will just excrete it.
Right.
So if you take more than what's needed, your body will just excrete. Yeah.
And all you need is just one every morning. I put it in the fridge because it's delicious.
That's all you need is one.
Cold, yeah. And that's it done. Whereas
Absolutely.
so often, if you take capsules, you've got to take so many capsules in the day, and you're like, and you know, for years I took collagen. I was like, why isn't it doing anything? And then I read the packet, and I was like, oh, because I've only taken 1 capsule a day, and it actually said I was meant to take, I can't remember how many, but it was like 5 or 6 or 8. And I'm like, oh. That's possibly why then.
Exactly the same, Hayley. You know, used to take it in a shot form, but if I didn't take 8 sachets, I was like, seriously, and I'd get probably 2 sachets a day, maybe 3. But by the time number 4, 5, and 6
that's it. It's too much going on, isn't there?
Yeah. But with this, it's so easy, isn't it?
It's
part of your routine.
Part of your everyday routine. Hayley and I both, we love it. It goes in the fridge next to the milk. Kettle goes on first thing of the morning. Kettle on. Open the fridge, out comes the
My
collagen.
body wants it. It's a bit like, you know, and sometimes you wake up and you think, oh, I need a cup of coffee.
Yes.
You wait, I need my cup of tea. You need your start to the day.
Yeah.
This is my start to the day. My body needs this. It gives me that kickstart. Yeah.
And that's the perfect wording for it, because I think, especially with things like your B12 in there, people, if you're feeling, I want to say, quite physically or quite emotionally drained, often it's a deficiency in some of your B vitamins. So having your 5, your 6, your 7 and your 12 all at once and taking them in the morning, because a lot of people say, do I need to take it of a morning or an evening? I automatically take it of a morning because I want that extra energy. I want that goodness sort of into my body first thing when I get up. You can try it of a night. There's no right or wrong way to take it. But some people find that they're a little bit, oh, what do I need to do next? Like, is it bedtime? Oh, I'll just go get the Hoover out. And it's sort of those daft things that you start to do. That's when you know it's working. Or, for me, I call it my dicky hip. The dicky hip from years of, you know, driving all over the place. Not being the super athletic version of the sisters. And it's a weight on the joints. And if I don't take this, it takes about 3 days. That's all it takes. And I feel that hip kick in. So when I drive that 4 or 5 hours back home and I get out, I mean, I'm about 90 if I've not taken it for a few days. And like you say, or if you go to get in a car, or you go to sit on a couch, if you've done that one recently, and you sort of go, oh, well, it's a bit low.
Yeah.
It's an age thing, but taking your collagen, I don't mind how low it is. Put me in a sports car, you're fine.
You were the same though with that, weren't you?
Yeah.
You noticed how good it was for you when you stopped taking it, when you
without realising though, because I stopped taking it because we were out of stock. So I didn't take it for a period of time, and it went out of my head then. I was like, why do I feel so old? Why do I feel,
also,
you know, when I got...
I think you also noticed it in your hair and your nails, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, what's the difference? What aren't I doing? And then instant, I was like, oh gosh, haven't been having my collagen drink.
Diane's been hiding the collagen.
Sorry, stash some. I think it's that whole, the difference for me personally is when I'm on it, I just feel better.
Yeah.
That's the best thing. I feel a better version of me.
And obviously we don't promise that for anyone.
Absolutely
we always say individual results will vary, don't we?
Yeah, it's not a guarantee for anything. But if you when you know and love something and you take that and you see or feel the difference, that for me is when I'm like, yeah, that's coming with me.
I believe we are what we eat, and like any supplement, you want to take this for sort of a couple of months to really see the true benefits. So if you can multi-order, definitely do. For anybody watching thinking, well, okay, collagen, I understand collagen in the skin, the sagginess, and you know, and the lines can form because I lose the collagen, so it makes sense to get that balanced back to help my skin. In the joints and where is our collagen in our bones and our muscles?
Everywhere.
It is everywhere in our body, isn't it?
From your blood vessels to your cartilage, within the bone. It is absolute. More than 30%, Hayley. They say on average, an average person has 30% of collagen within the body. That's not the skin, that's within. 70% of your skin is made up of collagen and water. So it is that scaffold, it's that sort of buoyancy that holds everything up.
Yeah, it is.
It's
the
like
structure.
the trunk of the
And
tree.
I mean,
It's that
I
structure.
love
It's like the scaffolding, isn't it,
Yes.
that holds you all in place. And you see the difference on your skin on the outside because the
Yes.
scaffolding's gone
depletes.
and everything starts to go saggy and fall. But then you also feel the difference of the scaffolding in the body, don't you? Because your body, and you get up and you're like, oh, you know, because that's your joints and your muscles reacting to losing the collagen.
Ligaments, everything. So if you've got, say for instance, you sprain, strain, over-exercise something, collagen is great to aid the recovery.
And lots of athletes, don't they?
Lots of athletes take it. So again, it's the same. It's go back to this.
Yeah.
How we start, you know, in our early 20s, we've got this beautiful jam-packed collagen. It's tight, it's compact, it's like full power. 30s, it's still there, it's still compact, it's good, it's healthy. 40s, it's starting to deplete. 50s, it's really starting on that downward trajectory. 60s plus, and we don't have that structure still in place.
No.
So think about collagen, not only, yes, it's fabulous for your skin, because of course 70% of something that you're starting to deplete year on year, it needs some more structure. So fabulous for skin, fabulous for hair. So if you've got that real thinning hair, it needs some support. If you get lots of sort of brittle ends, split ends, it's just not healthy hair. It hasn't got that great natural shine. Collagen, keratin, very, very similar. Great to support the health of the hair. Perfect for nails. You know, if you're I won't say nail biter, if you're where you need that extra strength. But last but absolutely not least, you need collagen into the body is the most supportive thing.
And it's right into the body. It says there, quick collagen absorption, because it is a liquid, so it's going to start working straight away.
Absolutely.
It's not like a capsule that needs to be broken down, like a food that needs to be broken. It's going to work virtually as soon as you drink it, or start doing what it should be doing.
Definitely. And the thing is, because it's liquid, it's in, so you do digest it really, really rapidly. And the other thing is, it's great because it's sugar-free. So people who struggle with anything that's sugary, if you know, medications, capsules, some people, if you've got, you know, delicate tummy, you can't always stomach things like that. So great because it's a liquid, great because it's readily absorbed, easy to take. It's that 125 ml shot.
And it's tasty. It's a pleasant taste.
It's a pleasant taste, and it's 10,000 milligrams. That's the thing. You know, you have got here a 3-week supply from one shot a day.
Yeah.
And when do you think you'll start to notice the difference?
Now, some people...
Obviously, it will vary.
Absolutely varies on everybody. Some people will see after their first bottle. I normally recommend to people start with at least 2.
Yeah.
Because that's a good 6 weeks. Again, it's all about that cellular renewal
It's getting
process.
into your body, isn't it? Yeah.
28 to sort of 35 days, so 6 weeks.
It's a bit like going to the gym. You can't go to the gym once and get the body you
See
want.
the instant results.
You
It'd
can't.
be nice.
You can't go. You know. But then if you do a week, you do a week at the gym, and you're like, oh, I feel quite good now. But then you stop, then it all changes again. So it is. It's the longer you use, the better. Really, you'll feel the benefits.
Absolutely.
I think.
And I think the thing is the whole recovery side of it. So if you've got poorer mobility, if you do feel those aches and pains, that stiffness of joint, topping up your collagen levels on a daily basis can only be a positive.
Of course, yeah.
It's got to be a positive.
Anything that naturally depletes that needs replacing.
Yeah.
That's why this is perfect and perfect for everyone. That's why we've been so busy across the board. I think, well, we haven't had it in stock since February.
No, and we all lose collagen as we age, sadly. And you see it in your skin, you see it in your face, you see it in your wrinkles, you see it in the sagginess, but you do feel it in the body, don't you? You feel those aches and pains. Getting out of bed is that little bit harder. Doing the stairs is that little bit harder. And that, again, is collagen depleting. Now, if you were lacking in iron, you'd go, oh, gosh, yeah, I'll take an iron
tablet,
capsule. You know, that makes sense. I'll get the balance back. Or even if you're thirsty, you think, well, I'll just have a glass of water because that'll get the balance back. So if we're all losing collagen, you do from your early 20s, doesn't it make sense to take it? And get that balance back, and perhaps get out of bed in the morning with a bit more spring in your step. Perhaps look in the mirror and feel a little bit more youthful. That's what collagen is all about, which is amazing. And as we say, results for everyone, you know, will vary. But just like you said there, Diane, it's not going to hurt, is it, to get collagen back into your body?
And that's totally, you know, I talk about Joe and Margaret, my lovely neighbours. They're both in their 80s, both have had hip replacements.
Yeah.
And Joe calls it his magic potion.
I love it.
I adore that. You know, Margaret comes along and it's like I'm selling something new. You know, she's like,
I love it.
How many can I have?
The collagen dealer.
Collagen, like 2 or 4. Or maybe I'll have 6 today. And I go, oh, wait a minute, Margaret. And I'm going to get it. But she's hilarious because she's like, oh, Joe needs his magic potion.
Oh, I love it.
And I laughed with her the other week. I was like, you do know I talk about you. She's like, I've heard you.
Fabulous.
She loves it. And theirs is the mobility thing.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, she has amazing skin, seriously fabulous skin for somebody in their early 80s. But it's all about the mobility.
Yeah, of course.
And she said, I just feel that I've got a bit more movement.
Yeah.
And for somebody in their 80s.
It's fab. My mum's the same. She's not really bothered anymore what she looks like in the mirror.
Yes.
But what she is bothered about is feeling old and feeling slow and feeling like she can't do the things she used to do. So if you can find something that's just going to give you that little bit of a helping hand to make you feel better when you get up or when you do the stairs or when you take the dog for a walk, but actually also when you look in the mirror. To feel a little bit more confidence, because obviously that collagen is the scaffolding that holds our body together, and as it depletes, you see and feel it.
Yes, absolutely. And I think if you don't get up of a morning and think, oh, get out of bed, right, come on,
here we go.
The day. Yeah, let's go. I think it's that sort of tiredness that I know I need some form of booster, and whether that's the collagen, whether that's the B vitamins, you know, if I need a little power nap of an afternoon, and that's not from working through the night, that's when I know my body needs something more. It needs a supplement, it needs something to give it a push in the right direction. So collagen, absolutely, we know we deplete that from our 20s, 30s, 40s, you're losing over 1%.
Yeah, the higher the age, the quicker the depletion.
Absolutely.
And then
it
ladies,
goes like an elevator.
Yeah.
I mean, it literally is like a lift. You know, you start 2 lifts together, think of beautiful glass lifts, and then you've got this whole, like, the collagen just starts to go and the aging goes up and it's totally out of sync.
And for ladies in the menopause, it's even quicker, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
But the good news is here.
You know, that lift,
Here's the good news.
The lift drops.
When the lift
doesn't even bother stopping at the floors. It just drops to about the second floor, and you're
What
like,
did I say?
God. But it's exactly that. It's getting that balance back in your life. You're absolutely loving this. We haven't had it in since February. It's flying out the door. You do need to check your baskets out. We've got, I would say, more people ordering now than we've already sold. You do please need to check out. Sadly, once this has gone, and this was meant to last us a good few months, we're not sure when we will get stock back in. So please, please check out those baskets. We didn't
have it, remember, before today, since February. So 460-114, multi-order. The longer you take it, the better.
And of course, if you spend over £30, so put it alongside your skincare or multi-order that, you've then got PayPal Pay in 3 as well. But please do check out. You know, I always say it's not yours till you check out. And sadly, sometimes you can press that checkout button and it says sold out. So make sure you've got yours while the stock is available. We're going to move back to our defence range just briefly towards the end of the show. And hopefully we'll get a chance just to mention the liquid collagen again. but we've got an amazing bundle on an incredible skincare range. Elaine has emailed in and she says she has already got the bundle, and she's just saying, can she use the serum and the wrinkle oil together?
Oh, she can indeed. Elaine, that's going into advanced. We love that technique. So Elaine, take your Super Booster Serum, okay? And what you're going to do is literally apply a layer of this. So think of this. This is your booster. This is an elevator. And then you're going to pop your wrinkle reducer over the top.
Okay.
So
this is my favourite sandwich.
Doing a double whammy. Absolutely. This is the Super Lift sandwich with the wrinkles and the Super Lift serum in one. And literally...
So you're using them together?
Using them together. So yeah, they are the perfect combination. Just literally pop those, layer them into the skin, and they will sink into the skin.
Nice.
Nice.
And the reason you always apply to the one hand is so we can really see the difference. And you've done that, haven't you, for years? And you really do see the difference in that, which is incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, the colour tone, the wrinkle. Look, if I could try and create, I'm trying to create a wrinkle on this hand. I can't create, but on this one, look, you can see here. Look at the dehydration. And they are well looked after, but look at the dehydration, look at the deeper set wrinkles, the creases here. Look at this hand, this is baby skin.
God.
And it really has, and we saw that. We saw that happen through the show, and it does look like baby skin. It looks like super soft young skin. Elaine says, just to add, I love this brand, and she's been using it for 2 years now and has experienced fantastic results. I'm new to using Dragon's Blood range, and again, it's just given me amazing results. So she's been using it for 2 years, but it was a new product for her. She hadn't used Dragon's Blood, and she absolutely loves it.
When we talk about Dragon's Blood, again, it's that fabulous ingredient from the tree, isn't it?
Absolutely. So it's naturally sourced from something called the Croton lecleri tree, being used by the indigenous Amazonian population for literally thousands of years. It's renowned for its healing, restorative, rejuvenation properties. So absolutely a super anti-aging collection, but also perfect for anybody who has sensitive, sensitised or fragile skin.
Yeah.
This is really a top-end skincare, isn't it, that we're getting here, that's been sort of scientifically and really looked into and backed.
Totally. So it's all about driving real results. You can't come to a beauty therapist after 30-something years and not expect to get a great result. So this collection, purely results-driven, absolutely science-backed and led.
And value.
Trials, amazing value, because please, if you it drives me insane. It's that little pokey 3 ml of a tester.
Yeah. It's like a tester price.
Oh, it drives. I'm like,
but they're all full sizes. And price-wise, if you bought them from ERC, you would be paying about £413, just under, by 5 pence. Honestly, they are the prices. They are full sizes. That's exactly what you're getting today for £79.99. And of course, split that cost with PayPal Pay in 3. We've got to go back to our collagen. We've only got a couple of minutes left, sadly. It has been our biggest product tonight. It's been the best seller. We knew. We had a lot of stock. I never mentioned stock at the beginning, but that stock has depleted like you won't believe. It was meant to last us, Diane, and I don't think it is. Tell us very quickly, if you could, because we've only got a couple of minutes, what is this going to benefit?
So this is going to benefit anybody. This targets your hair, your skin, your nails and your joints. So anybody with any mobility issues, aches and pains, the groans and creaks that we start to feel as we age, any of that, anybody who's got thinning hair, brittle nails, really gets, their hair feels like it goes frizzy or it breaks. It's really, this is all about building. It's building the beautiful blocks of the skin. It's helping to support that collagen. It's all about putting back in what the body is naturally depleting.
It's all about making the best out of yourself, being a better you and giving your body what it needs. If you know you're lacking in something like iron, you take an iron capsule, we lose collagen from our early 20s. And sadly, that makes us look old. It makes us feel old. And it's getting that balance back in life. And if you can suddenly spring up and you look in the mirror and feel a bit fresher, I truly believe It's beauty from inside out, but also it's bodily amazing. And I think, obviously, results vary, but it is collagen. It's virtually the scaffolding that holds your body together.
Do check your baskets out. 460114 is your item number. We've got to say a huge thank you as always. We love working with this lady.
Absolutely.
And the lovely Diane. We'll see you very soon, I hope.
And do multi-order because we don't know when we'll get it back. Please check your baskets out, and with the skincare. See you later.